Right now, the body of the Reverend Billy Graham is returned to the Billy Graham Library.
We can see right here as his casket returned to the headquarters of his association this afternoon. Reverend Graham was transported from the U.S. Capitol this morning after he was laid in honor yesterday. Thousands came to pay respects to him. Final preparations are underway right now for Reverend Graham's funeral tomorrow, and one thing everyone is keeping an eye on is the weather.
Yeah, like Eric said, there is some potential for strong winds tomorrow during the ceremony. WBTV's COLEEN talked with officials today about how they're making sure they're ready for these gusts. She is live. Hey, COLEEN.
Hey, Molly, and the weather certainly is not on its best behavior with the high winds you mentioned forecasted for tomorrow. Reverend Graham's funeral will be held under this tent, and we checked with the staff here to see if they needed to put weather contingency plans in place, and they tell us that the tent is pretty sturdy. In fact, it's bolted into the ground. Lengthwise, the tent is about 3/4 the length of a football field and about 43 yards wide. We're told it can withstand extremely high winds. And if needs be, the side flaps can come down, but the front will remain open. And coming up later on WBTV News at 6, another thing people need to know is that Billy Graham Parkway will close tonight. We'll tell you why and what exactly you need to know. For now, we're live in Charlotte. COLEEN, WBTV on your side.
All right, Colleen, thank you. You want to pay attention, could be confusing tonight. Tonight, we've learned that Charlotte Mayor LYLES will be attending the Reverend Billy Graham's funeral tomorrow. Here's video of her during a city council meeting this week as she proclaimed tomorrow to be Billy Graham Day in Charlotte. She says the city recognizes the work he has done and understands sometimes the hometown young man grows up to influence millions and millions. We'll have complete coverage of the Reverend Graham's funeral tomorrow. It's expected to begin at noon. Until then, stay with us here on WBTV for continuing coverage. You can also visit WBTV.com/Billy Graham.